Hello, my lovies. What's going on? Today, we're going to have a short video. Velvet and Pop's Merry Christmas. Let's wish them all the best. And let's wish that she continues on her journey. Let's wish that she has really learned her lesson. We don't know. But we still going to wish for the best. Let's check it out.
Peace, everybody. Peace, everyone. Hey, Harmony. Peace, Harmony. I see you. Apple skies. Everybody. Today is a very beautiful day because the same time last year, I had spent Christmas with my mom.
Hey, lovely
Peace,
flowers.
Boomy. Peace, everybody. The same time this year, I spent Christmas with my mom. And now this Christmas, I have a surprise. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this day today because everybody know online that my childhood has been something that has been a very touching story for me. And there was things that I said and there was things that I did that were going against the grain of my family, the people who actually care about me, the people who look out for me, the people who took care of me, the people who was there for me the whole time. And throughout all of my trials and tribulations and challenges and everything, they're still here for me. So everything, all of the videos that's recorded of me online that Nature Boy has recorded of me, talking about my family, talking about my mom, talking about my dad, denouncing my family, denouncing my brothers and sisters. I sincerely want to apologize to my family because you guys did not deserve that. You guys were there for me and continue to have been there for me even when I was tripping, even when I, neglected you guys and pushed y'all out of my life and pushed y'all away. And I greatly appreciate all the help that you guys have gave me. Whether me and you have a relationship or not, or whether our relationship is building or not, or whatever it is, I want you to know from my heart, like my family, like my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my cousins, everybody in my family, that I love you. And every time I've come into your life, it was because I wanted to have a relationship with you. Now, whether that relationship worked out or not, that was, because of the semantics or the things that happened in the process, or, our personalities clash or whatever. But regardless of all of that confusion, if I have confusion with you in my life, I love you. And I still to this day have the patience and the time to sit down with anybody, to talk to them, to get an understanding, and to, mend my family. That has been the only thing that I have ever wanted since I was a child, was to mend my family, was to bring my family together. Now, whether my family have issues or not, every family does, but whether they do or not, we're still family at the end of the day. You can tell me how you feel about me, I can tell you how I feel about you, but that doesn't mean that we have to, treat each other wrong. That doesn't mean that we have to curse each other out and tell each other like, oh, I don't fuck with you, or be immature, emotionally immature with each other, because at the end of the day, we need each other. We're stronger together than apart. And for any family who's going through separation or having some type of confusion in their life with their family, please, I just encourage
For everybody who's tuning in, this is Velvet from Combination. messing with the nasty, nasty, nasty Nature Boy. So now she's on her own, and now she's trying to mend things with her family, or trying to, like I said, we gotta hope I hope she keep it up. I don't know. So this is just the update of what's going on, and it's live. So we can finish the commentary after she finished, but just watch, and then you guys can give your own opinion. Yeah, nasty Nature Boy. Then
everybody to come to terms with each other, come together and have a family meeting and talk about it. It might be painful, it might be hurtful, it might be things that you feel like you can't express, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to do it, because especially the moms and the dads in the world who have children, who have separated, who have had divorces, and the children are suffering because of the relationships of the parents. And your children are going to grow up, and then they're going to get married, they're going to have children, they're going to have Christmas, they're going to, they're going to have all of these events, and every child wants both of their parents to be there for them regardless of whatever happened. I don't give a from my standpoint, I don't care what happened in my past with my mom and my dad. I don't care what happened in their past with between them two. What I know is that I love both of my parents, and I want both of them to be in my life. Now, whether I have to sit down and mend our relationship in a court, in a certain type of way, then I'm pushing forward to do that. And every day I'm being led by God and moved by God to mend my relationships with my family, and mend my family together, so that my family can be stronger, so that we can show each other pure love. Now, I'm gonna let somebody in the room to say, this is my Christmas gift this Christmas, and I'm super excited.
She's always super excited.
And I'm excited. I'll tell you why I'm excited. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby.
You breaking up a little bit. It's kind of
That's because it's cold out here.
It's cold. Dang. Oh man.
You breaking up too. Oh, hold on.
Breaking up, Dad. It's like breaking up.
What about now?
That's better.
Can you get off the internet, please?
Try, can you get off the internet, please?
Dad, I don't
That's what Nature Boy says.
Anymore. Try been off the Wi-Fi for
He gonna get off and come back on, all right?
Hey, Tina.
Hey.
Hey, Tina.
I'm gonna get off and come back on, all right?
Okay.
All right.
It's kind of breaking up, y'all. It's kind of breaking up a little bit, but that is, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know what happened to me for the past couple days. Like, oh my gosh, like y'all don't even understand. Like, y'all don't even understand what has been going on in my life for the past couple days. I'm telling you guys, this is my Christmas present. So,
oops, there go Pops.
Oh, look at those eyes. Uh-oh. Look at your eyes.
What's wrong with my eyes?
It's a
what the hell going on?
It's a filter. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. There we go. Now we're regular. Nah. He's to everybody in the room.
Who's in the back?
That's Emmy.
Oh.
Yeah. Today, like I told y'all, last Christmas, I had spent that Christmas with my mom, and everybody seen me spend that Christmas with my mom. And now this Christmas, I'm spending it with my dad. And like I told everybody, for me personally, my mind, the way it calculated things ever since I was a child, has made me feel like I've been through a lot in my life up until this point of being 23 years of age, and especially going through what I went through with Nature Boy. So regardless of whatever happened in my past, how it made me feel or how it made someone else feel, really,
It does,
really
doesn't it,
matter
Ashley?
anymore. None of
It
that stuff
does.
matters. It holds no validity in the present now and day, in this moment, because we're moving forward. We have relationships and bonds that we have to build right now today. And
Ashley says, oh, Merry Christmas, North Vikings. Ashley says, this brings such joy to my heart. This brings a lot of joy to my heart, too. I just got to take, but I'm still going to take it day by day with Velvet. Got to take it day by day. And we shall see. We shall see. But it's Merry Christmas with her and her pop. So let today be their day. Maybe she'll change tomorrow. But as of today, it's a beautiful family day for them.
And just like everybody out there who has a family, you know, you guys' relationship might not be well. You guys' relationship might be broken. But there's always an opportunity for you guys to come together and communicate. And honestly, that has something that I have been learning over the years being with Nature Boy, is to communicate and communicate and communicate, right?
Yep.
And so one day I was just sitting there to myself. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm gonna put it out there. I always did feel like a daddy's girl growing up. I was very close to you growing up, actually. And this is the side of our relationship that no one knows about. Even, my relationships, period, with my family, no one truly knows about, because the only thing you guys was me being with Nature Boy and me denouncing my family and cursing them and saying that, I don't love you, and, all that crazy stuff.
For a reason, too.
Well, absolutely, I do. And I can go into detail about, why some of the things happened, but I did
trying to
do.
lay his goon hand down whenever she didn't do what he said.
Yeah,
It's very abusive. Hold on.
When in the beginning of the journey, I did choose to speak out. Like when I had addressed my mom with that video, that first video of me addressing my mom, I did do that on my own because I was believing, what he was telling me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like family is frequency. Like I was really taking it into consideration. But after a while, when I stopped doing videos, because I really had stopped doing videos, if you guys had seen, and my work production had slowed down online, and that was because I wasn't happy. I wasn't actually on the frequency of what he wanted me to be. And when I would go outside of that, he would, put his hands on me, verbally abuse me, interrogate me, just sit there and talk to me for hours, like in on in on in. So it became a very mental abusive tug of war. Like then it became physical because I started resisting a lot. And so then it got worse and worse and worse over time, right? Needless to say, I did learn from those experiences and all of those choices that I did make, because it made me see life from a different perspective. While I was a kid and I might have should be bad, and I might have perceived things in a certain way, I should have never disrespected my parents. I should have never disrespected my brothers, my sisters, my family, anybody in my family. I should have never disrespected you guys. And that was something that I learned, and that's something that I do take full responsibility for moving forward in my life, because I want to have relationships with you guys, and I want to build our bond back strong how it was before Nature Boy, because I was always coming around. I was always coming around. I still got it.
So,
But
baby girl had a question the other day. She said, "Why it took me so long?" My answer to her was, "You had to walk some your testimony is what God wanted you to do. Your testimony it's going to be stronger and deeper than others because that's the footsteps you were ordained to do. Remember that?
And that's something that I struggle with some like on occasion because I have a it's a my situation is very deep. It's a very deep situation, and a lot of people don't understand. They don't understand me. You know, even people close to me don't understand truly what's going on with me. And I'm grateful that my dad, you know, can talk to me and understand where I'm coming from. Because at first I didn't think that he would be able to understand. That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna like I don't even want to talk. I don't want to talk. Then I had a whole bunch of other confusion in my mind, but something was on my heart because, like I said, I always felt like a daddy's girl, and I was like, I want to have a relationship with my dad. Like, I want to have a relationship with my mom. I want to have a relationship with my dad. I want to have a relationship with my family. I don't want it to be no friction. Like, I don't want none of that. So I was sitting to myself. And I just was like, I started watching the videos that my dad was putting online. Mind you, I had never seen none of the videos he did. I never seen none of the posts he did. I never seen none of that stuff. So, but this is how I started watching it because I was skimming through all the videos where Nature Boy had threatened me. And I came across that video and I sat there and I watched it. And I watched another one, and I watched another one. And then I had realized in that moment that you were actually
This fake live should have been her first video. Her father been by her side through this whole ordeal. She's smart. She playing the game. Hey, Tony
like,
T.
the look you had in your eyes and the energy that I felt from you when we were in the Mexico little courtroom or whatever thing that it was. The little
police station.
The police station.
Yeah.
And I had completely denied you in that moment. And I went back
and
to that
lied.
All I could do was cry to release the guilt and the remorse that I felt from all of those decisions that I made. So I just picked up the phone. I picked up the phone and I called you. Like, I just called you because I couldn't move forward in my life knowing that you had did all that for me. Like, I don't care about what nobody say. I don't care about what's going. I know what I know because I see it. I can feel it. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that everybody's decision and everybody's opinion is gonna be different and everything like that. But this is my life. Like, I'm Velvet Gabriella. This is my life. This is the life that I'm living. I am his daughter. This is my father. I cannot not have a relationship with him. And that it just is what it is. You know, regardless of whatever happened, that's in the past. Like, I'm 23. I'm going to be 24 next month or 2 months from now.
Yep. So, I told y'all, look at y'all.
Pops did tell us, though.
Kids. I mean, at some point, you may have to walk away, and some point you may have to just take a back seat for a minute. But I'm the type I'll never. Nah, I don't care what's going on, what happened. I'll never ever do it. So, like I was telling y'all before, if y'all learn anything from this, learn to talk to your children and protect your children from people like that. You know, even though they might take that walk with that person, Velvet's life is online for a reason. There's a lot of people, a lot of women going through what she's going through, and they don't have a voice because they abuser chooses to keep it under wraps. Her abuser chose to put it on.
That part, I will have to agree. Velvet life is to show you what not to do. What is to show you, y'all young kids, you're not grown as you think you are. Stay a child long as you can. Pop's most definitely smart. That's why he went back. He know what he taught his daughter. Exactly. Shoot what link? So on that part, like I said, I do agree. But like I said, I deal with Velvet with a long spoon handle. With a long spoon handle. I don't know. Let's continue because it's not that long.
Nah. What's wrong, man? Come here.
He just woke up.
Come here, dude. So, regardless of,
Cam.
of what people go through, always try to be there for them. Like, always try to be there for somebody, somewhere, somehow, somewhere.
Hey, Tyree.
You know what I appreciate about you,
Pick
Dad?
him up.
Even though even though you know more than me and you like try to guide me and tell me what's like right from wrong and everything, through all my mistakes and my decision makings and everything, every time I had like come back to you to have a conversation with you, you never made me feel like you was judging me, and you never made me feel like like I told you so.
This is life.
And I appreciate that because that could be very hard to deal with. A child, they want to come to their parent and their parent is like, you need to do this and you need to do that. And it can be very hard to deal with, especially with a case like mine. It's very sensitive and it's very like, y'all have no idea how sensitive my case is.
No, we know.
Everybody think that it's a game and it's
We
a TV
know.
show and we're doing this for fun, but
Well,
no,
you
this
was.
is real life. This is actually our life. This is actually stuff that happened to me, us, so I appreciate that. And every day, me and my dad, we conversate and our bond is getting stronger. Every day I talk to my brothers and everything takes time. Everything is gonna happen overnight. I don't expect instant gratification when it comes to the healing and the bonding. But I appreciate the opportunity. Cause oh Lord, if I was me, I'd have kicked my own ass. Like,
Just to add this in, y'all, it's like we really getting help. We doing what we have to do to get our psychosis straight, to get our feelings straight, to get our spirituality straight, because some of the stuff she told me that he was doing to her don't sit well with me. And y'all know I had to endure a whole lot watching.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
She don't deserve. None of those girls deserve. None of those people deserve because of
that's true.
his selfishness. But at the same time, we gotta deal with it. We're learning how to deal with it because at the end of the day, I told y'all, she gonna be able to help some people. I'm gonna be able to help some people, and if we talk to 1,000 people and we reach one person, our job is done. And I really believe that's the walk God got us on. For some reason, he need her to be a rock. He need me to be a rock and support her. You know, mama to support her. My wife to support her. My brothers and sisters to support her, because any one of us could have went through this at any time.
Not any one of us. Your daughter.
That we not.
And the rest of them.
We got your back. We think we got your back, baby girl.
Aww.
Man, I love
That's so sweet.
Y'all gotta understand.
Aww.
It takes a village to raise a child. Don't give up on your children. Don't give up on your children. I don't care
how hard.
And Pops always said that. Pops always said that.
You gotta be there because she is my next generation. And if she don't do it right, I have to try to guide her right. You know? You all right? So just know the healing process has started. Just know that we're on the right path. We're gonna stay on this path. No matter what we gotta do, we're gonna stay on this path. We call each other, we talk to each other, when we feel lonely, when we feel like I need somebody to talk to, she know I'm there 24/7. She can call me. Oh, you went back to sleep.
There's something I do want to address too.
All right.
Because someone was like,
Yeah, listen to the question.
Fear that I'll go back.
It's always a fear.
You notice when Velvet said people ask, does Pop fear that she's going to go back? You notice he said there's always a fear. Because even he know I gotta deal with her with a long handle spoon. I don't know. I don't know. But at least he's being honest.
But here's the deal. Righteous man falls 7 times. He get up and walk straight.
Yeah, she did.
I'm talking like on 3
I
or 4.
understand
All right,
what you
so
said. I just-
I don't want it to happen, y'all, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. What's it, baby? What you doing? She got her little Hot Wheel car, whatever that is, and she's driving around and stuff.
Y'all done got prisons everywhere.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I just want to say, like, this last time around, going back to Nature Boy, experiencing all that I experienced, it's over. Like, it's completely done. Like, done. I've learned so much. Like, I can go through the, some of the stuff that I've learned, but it would take me my whole lifetime to just share with you some of the things that I know from that situation alone. But it's unfortunate for me because of Eliana, and I would have wanted her to have her father in her life. But when something is toxic and something is not good for you, you have to take the proper precautions for your health, your safety, and for the child's health and safety to create a better environment for yourself and for the child. So me making the decision to leave him and not going back is something I do not regret. It's something that I like, yes, like, you got this.
I got you, Tyree.
And
Feel different this time around, y'all. This ain't no, she ain't never. I never went to no courthouse, got no restraining order. She ain't never do none of this kind of shit. I mean, she just told me not too long ago about some death threats she receiving and stuff like that. But guess what? We ain't worrying about none of that. Y'all know how we roll, and guess what? She about to start going to the range with me, and she gonna be all right. She gonna be really good.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
to protect myself, because like people online.
He's a very abusive person. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
He was. Yeah.
He. I don't even want to say some of the stuff that he has said to me over the live, because I mean this is a lot of bullshit. Like, it's a lot of bullshit that y'all know what he says. He says it on live. He posts it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, people say, like, why you keep talking about it? This is my life. My life has been put out on the internet like this, and I'm not going to go into a corner and into a little prison, into a mental prison, because of what somebody has expectations for me to do. Like, that's not happening, because what's happening to me is I'm isolating myself from humanity now. And this is what Nature Boy wants. He wants me to isolate myself from my family, from humanity. He wants me to shut up. He wants me to be quiet. And I cannot do that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to speak my heart and speak my peace whenever I feel like it, whenever I get a chance to, So it is what it is. We've been having a good time. I done had a whole goddamn Christmas dinner. That shit was bomb as hell. I had made some vegan mac and cheese. Yeah, God bless the cook. I was thankful to the cook. Shit, the cook did the damn thing. I had some vegan mac, some chicken stuffing with some turkey and some yams and some potato salad with a piece of sweet potato pie and a half a glass of red wine. Okay.
I know more than fish and chicken, y'all.
Come on now. I'm not about to play with these people. Guess what? I'm about to enjoy my life. As long as I know what I'm doing myself, that's all that matters. Like, people can say what they want. You can say all the fuck shit you want, but guess what? I'm happy. And I'm living my life.
That's what it's about.
And I appreciate what I have. And I'm thankful for what I have. And it is what it is. It is what it is. This is my only Christmas gift. This Christmas. Seriously.
It was mine too, because I had my daughters and my grandchildren in the same spot at the same time. It took me years to accomplish that, y'all. Years to accomplish that. Only missing one grandchild.
Oh, yes, one.
He with his dad.
That was beautiful. when all of the kids came together, and it's crazy because they all just clicked until like it's all just clicked. I was like, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Ellie, what's good?
Now watch this, guys.
What you doing?
Watch
you
this
doing?
carefully.
Come here. You want to say hey? She probably.
Look at that.
Oh, look at Ellie. Somebody screenshot this picture. Tina.
Yes, that does look cute. I love the picture. I just wish she meant what she said. Show me the picture of. Okay, she's still making what she learned at Carbonation. That was a shot of Nature Boy. But if you notice that, because of the lifestyle the little girl is accustomed to, she's used to hugging men because that's what she learned from her father. She went straight to the man. She didn't go straight to her mother. The little girl have learned to not fear people because she's been around so many people in her life that, like, she only seen Pops a couple of times. Like, she's learned how to be around people. I mean, it looks pretty, but the bad part about it is anybody could come and give her a little attention. The little girl's not going to understand. Get away from that. Velvet's going to have to do a lot of work with that little girl. She's going to have to do a Carter, shush. Carter. She's going to have to, that's my dog. She's going to have to do a lot of work with that baby. Look, she grabbed that baby, the grandfather, the same way she would grab Nature Boy and showed him so much love. Because that's the life that Velvet had for that little girl. Look how she's comfortable. And then she's like on cue. This is the very end, but this part of it is the most important part. So it's like maybe like a couple of seconds left, but I wanted you guys to see what just happened.
Put your hand right there in the camera, Tina. Put your hand right there in the camera, Tina. Come over this way a little bit. Somebody come over this way. Screenshot this picture right here. Damn it. Ellie, can you smile?
Cheese.
Look how she's hugging the grandfather.
Right.
Ellie. Ellie. She is so adorable. That's my princess right
She
there.
go to men before she go to women.
That's my baby. That's my baby.
Just take time. Take time and patience. And communication may be key, but if you don't have understanding, you can communicate to me all you want. If I'm not understanding what you're trying to tell me, it's like I'm not even talking to you. So understanding, understanding. We're moving forward, y'all. 2021, it's gonna be really good, even though we got really bad things happening. Keep your head up, keep praying, do what you gotta do, stay safe, stay blessed. Don't let nothing get to you, don't let nothing hurt you, don't let nothing bring you down.
No stress.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm so my cheek got hurt now. My cheek got hurt. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Next time. Until next time.
Like I said, this is a beautiful Christmas. I hope that Velvet stays on the right path, but we have seen this before. Ellie is comfortable with people picking her up and doing stuff with her. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. But sometimes people does that. What's up? What's up, O'Neal? O'Neal coming at the end. He comes in at the end, but it's all good, bro. But I hope she stays on her path. I'm still not too sure about the restraining papers. Because what do you need to? He's not coming nowhere next. He's not coming by you to come get you. You way over here. He's way over there. And what happened to you want the address to where he at to serve him? What happened to that? Yeah, you missed it. You can catch on and rerun, and you can take it and rip it. You know, what happened to her and wanting his address to where he was at? Because she know for a fact, if she truly wanted his address, yeah, that's true, Odell. Notifications suck. If she truly wanted his address, she could get it herself. She could have always made it seem like she wanted to go back to Nature Boy. Nature Boy would have given her the address if she would have said she was coming back. She didn't need us for that. You know, so maybe something is going on within her. She still want to play the game, but the abuse is terrible. She liked the game, but the abuse that come with that package is crazy. I even seen one when Maisha was on, and she was apologizing to all the women. And a lot of people now is speaking out for Velvet. A lot of people now that's in the camp, not us, that's speaking out for Velvet. But we cannot let it go past. I hope she can build a better place with her pops. I hope she could too. But I know for a fact some days when she don't feel like being a mother, because we all got them days, that when she don't have nobody there to do things for her, it doesn't make her want to go back. Because she's accustomed to being bowed down to. She's accustomed to sitting in one spot and people feeding her, washing her, taking care of her daughter. She's accustomed to not doing anything for herself. Now she's in the real world. The real world, people ain't doing all of that. Again, maybe she's constantly going to, you got to pray on her. She better do some praying. She the one got them ass whoopings. She better be praying for the strength. She needs all the prayer. She the one used to get beat like it wasn't nothing. Even the second baby mama did a video. And even she was saying, wow. And she was crying. She was crying. I don't know. Let me see if I see that one. I let you guys see, but my girl was crying.
Yeah, I understand that. I can understand.
Mm-hmm. Now we're going to see where Maisha. We're going to show a little bit of the one with Maisha. She know what she's doing. She's playing the game. Web. She had them court papers in her hand, and she had a velvet shirt on, letting us know she's in a character of Velvet. That's her game. See, that's her game. She want to play it. She the one got to feel them punches. She the one got to feel them slaps. She the one got to have them busted lips and busted eyes and be thrown back and forth on the floor. That is her. That is her. Hey, Texas Made Food, how you doing?
And he goes crazy.
Off guard.
And this is Maisha.
I went to the hospital because my ear, it was blood coming from behind my ear, and I didn't know, like, what the fuck. I've never been in a relationship where somebody put their hands on me. Like, I did not know how to respond to that at all. Because while I'm sitting here thinking, it's just times. I even put a gun to my head one time.
That shit. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Shit, we here today.
And it was most of the time he was drunk. He was drunk this time, and I was definitely nervous because he was drunk. We stayed in the house on Boulder Crest. I'll tell you one thing, you know this. Anybody who knows this, lies don't have details. I can give you enough details that you know for a fact these are not lies.
That's right.
We stayed in the house off Boulder Crest, Rolanda, a gated community. I can't remember if he was coming home from doing some dirt, because he always doing some shit, or if we went out. But I remember me being sitting I remember squatting down by the door with the door unlocked. And I remember I had looked out the window and saw he had the gun in his hand. And he was knocking on the door, telling me, open the door. He was trying to be nice. Open the fucking door. And I was just like, no. I remember being on my phone this is the only time I remember trying to call 911. And for some reason, I could not fucking get through. It was probably because I was so fucking nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know how to, I was in my head really trying to think how to get out of this situation because I know him, and I know he can't control himself when he's drunk.
This is his second baby mother, Maisha, the one he beat up. And to your question, Shannon, you said, could it be that the granddaddy spoiled Velvet's baby? The reason why Velvet baby loves the baby has not barely been around the grandfather. The baby only seen the grandfather a couple of times. Remember, Velvet kept leaving. And when she came, he only seen the baby one time when he went to Mexico. And then he seen the baby one time when she left. She came back and she left. So he only seen the baby a couple of times. So there's no way she know that man to give him a hug like that. There's no possible way. He never had a chance to spoil her. Well, we're gonna finish with Maisha. And then Maisha is going to say something in the now, because at this point everybody's got something to say about Nature Boy. We're about sick of him. We is about sick of him. We're sick of him, and we need for him to go. Stop messing up people's lives. So I commend everybody who do commentary on this man. Let's keep that foot on their neck. Let's go.
I can easily get right if I do not play my cards right, or if I do not play chess instead of checkers. So I do remember at some point letting him in, and I was talking to him. I remember being on my knees, and he had the gun to my head, and I was talking to him, and I remember him saying, "Why the fuck you ain't open the door, bitch?" And I was like, I'm sorry. I remember saying, I'm sorry. I forget what I said, but I know whatever I said was basically on some submissive shit, because a lot of times I didn't have that in me. And that's what he likes, for you to be submissive. Yeah, he used to always call it passion. That's what he called it. Passion. I'm passionate about you. That's why I put hands on you.
And he just said that in the video we played too. That's crazy you even said that because he just said it.
Yeah. And he said he wanted to kill me plenty of times. I remember standing on the edge of the rail talking so heated that he made my hand hurt. I told him I hate him. And I didn't want to be with him no more. I didn't see the first punch.
Look at her face.
But I do remember the second one because it almost knocked me over. They grabbed me and dragged me down the stairs. He got on top of me. He was beating my face in. And luckily, I don't know how, because this was like Conyers, Georgia, in the kind of like countries are not that close together. Somebody or some neighbor saw something or heard something and called the police. Gonna die that night because there was no fucking way my aunts was gonna hear me. My kids couldn't hear me because my oldest son does music, so he had the headset on. He heard shit.
Right.
My daughter was like 2, ain't hearing nothing. So I just like, yo, you about to just kill me tonight because I can't do shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's coming through. I don't know how the police just pulled up in the yard. They saw him on top of me, and they pulled him off of me. And when they pulled him off, I was so fucking heated, I swung at him. And that's when they grabbed me, and they was about to arrest me because they saw me swing at him. So now we both had a charge. But when they pulled me into the light, and the female officer saw my face, her face, she looked like she was about to cry when she saw my face. And I was looking at her like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you looking at me like that? And she said, call an ambulance, right, to the other guy. And she was like, put him in the car. Like, and she took the cuffs off of me, like, no. And they put me in the ambulance, and I went to the hospital. That's the picture with me doing like this at the hospital, because my sister came to check on me from the hospital. Because I guess the police came back to the house, and they woke my aunts up and the children. They was telling them that I went to the hospital and I was attacked and everything. And then so my family got up in the uproar, like, what the fuck happened? Like, I didn't hear anything. And that's why that picture was up, if y'all ever seen that picture.
Right.
And that's what happened. And he did get arrested. And he spent, I think, maybe 2 or 3 nights in jail. And then he got out and he went to Indiana. He was looking at 20 years for that charge.
I want to publicly apologize to
This is her now.
the women that are being abused now, to the women that were abused after me, and to those that might come for the future. I hope there isn't any, but if you do, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That she didn't put his ass behind bars.
I never thought that when I was lenient on him, when I accepted his apology and his promise,
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that would happen to someone else. And that could have been naive of me, even selfish in a way. And I say selfish because I got back with him. You can't get back with him if he's locked up. So I got back with him after that. But hearing the details of what happened to Nana on 4th of July, that hurts. And I think it hurts because it mostly hits home. His home. She's so little. Oh my gosh. I was hurting because I know her. She's so little. She's shorter than me. She's lighter than me. I know how it was with me, you know. But to be able to.
Now, if you go back, it was a time when Velvet thought that she was the woman. And Velvet didn't believe the things that happened with Maisha. And Velvet thought that she was going to play mommy to her son when she let her son go over there. Velvet didn't think her face was going to look just like her face. Nature Boy is this, always has been, as they say, y'all got up here, a monster. He's always been a monster. He's always been evil. You have to be very careful of these fake intellectual people that so call themselves giving you knowledge. Knowledge of what? Always ask yourself, giving me knowledge of what? That I need to get my face beat in. Ask yourself. Velvet thought that the relationship ending hurts more than the physical abuse. Only a woman knows when she's ready. That is absolutely correct. But the physical abuse hurts a little bit more than the end of the relationship. Because guess what? Sometimes you don't heal from that abuse. Sometimes that abuse leave you a permanent mark or a permanent scar. It messes you up permanently. Be careful. But this is Maisha now. And, she's telling, she's a beautiful young lady. But this is her response to Velvet being home now.
Pick her up and throw her. God, I told you I'm not crying on camera, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boo. When I met you in South Carolina, y'all came to visit me.
See? Listen.
And I said that y'all two look good together.
Listen.
I should have did that to you. I should have did that to you. You was not ready. That level is mastery level. You was not ready. Oh no. You was not ready for that. I know how hard it was for me. So I could imagine you not being ready. And I can imagine how hard it is right now. Right now. Because I know him. And I know how hard it is for you to stay at home. As much as he put you through. As much as he put you through. You might want to stay where you at, but I know how hard it is for you to stay there. And don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call me. Because you know, baby, I'm going to always keep it real with you. I don't have no choice but to be honest with you. I've always been honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
To the other girls, we've had short conversations, nothing to any of that degree. Never. I say hi to you and stuff because I didn't really think that you were affected that much because kind of like I know him. I know how he is. It's the ones that he feels like he owns. That's his. You got to be a good grade of supply for him.
Narcissistic supply.
Those markers. And I knew
when she mean by you got to be a great supply to him, she means narcissistic supply. He know every narcissistic person knows who gives them the great supply. That's why Velvet had no idea. How you doing, my brother? That's why I'm saying Velvet had no idea what she was getting herself into. See, we have to keep awareness of narcissistic abuse. whether it's male or female. Remember, I don't just speak for women. I speak for both. But these are things that you need as you watch these shows. Please sit back and talk with your children. Observe your sons. Observe your daughters. Have these conversations. It don't make no sense for us to get all this information and don't pass it on to your kids, your nieces, your nephews. Pass this information on. It defeats the purpose. We can sit here all day and we can analyze Nature Boy. We grown. He not fooling us. We can analyze Velvet and the rest of them. But these cults do exist. He's only one of many cults that does exist. We have to educate our children. We got to be like, hey, you all right? You okay? What's going on? What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Try to open up that thing of communication. But let's just finish hearing what Maisha have to say. This is her in the now.
He hit the markers. She hit him. She did. And I'm sorry.
Hi, Kamisha.
I apologize. Because I lived with so much regret. There's so much things I could have done differently that I didn't, and I'm sorry. I don't want no one to think that I am complacent with the way things are, and that I don't care, or that my heart don't hurt for them, because it does. So I did want to have to make this public apology to let everyone know I am sorry. I am. Girls, you are not blind. You know the truth. A lot of times they see him with someone else and see what he does to them and don't think it will happen to you. And you see it does. You see it does. That's just, like he said, it's just him. It's just him. And I want to release this guilt. I'm publicly apologizing so I can start to forgive myself and release myself of this. This is heavy, and it weighs too heavy on my heart to be carrying this around.
That nigga need to get sentenced to eternity. That nigga reincarnation cycle need to get put on that mother. They need to prick that nigga finger and put that motherfucking hand on that motherfucking indictment.
His language is terrible.
Nigga. It's a spirit. It ain't got nothing to do. They'll make up shit. Oh, I'm messing with children, or I'm a woman beater. You disrespect me and you disrespect my boundary, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you violate me as a man, I'm out here and all the way in the bush. You come out here thinking you about to run shit, you're gonna get your head smacked off your fucking neck.
Whatever.
I'm just letting you know that. And that's just how I am. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not abusive. I'm an R&B ass thug. I'm an R&B ass thug, nigga. I mean, what that means is I will make love to you. I will fuck your brains out. I will treat you and put you on top of the world. Why? Because I feel good about myself. But if you violate my boundaries, I'm going to put you in check. And the Quran said I could do that. It's to fight the system. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we only expressions of the United States of America, nigga. We America's babies, nigga. I want a real nigga to fuck on them because most of these women keep you down. They made to keep the black family. Your enemy will be your woman, nigga. Your woman, you'll realize your woman is your fucking enemy. You a boss, you're supposed to have more than one woman. That nigga left for her. He left for her like a bitch.
We're not gonna yeah, that dude is crazy. We ain't gonna hear no more. Quran say A could do, but he ain't God. This dude is beyond crazy. This dude is beyond crazy. He worse. He is worse, Kamisha. He is worse. I mean, he doesn't have the multitude of women that R. Kelly had, but he's just as bad. And everybody feels bad. But nobody's doing nothing. Nobody is doing nothing. How do you go and put a restraining order on somebody? Help me out here. I don't know. How do you put a restraining order out on somebody? Which means you have to tell them what you've been through. So you're not going to have no criminal charges there. He's not going to get no criminal charges, but you just told all these criminal acts he done against you to get that restraining order. Y'all got to help me understand this one. This is why I'm saying there's nobody out here yet that's going to get him. Even Tron sat there because everybody's trying to justify Mama Dia's death. Everybody trying to justify it. So Tron was like, oh, she said everybody trying to clear their name. They don't want to come straight out and say Nature Boy told her to stop taking her medicine. They don't want to say that because they don't want to be a part of it. But guess what? You all are a part of it. You told them people that your Be Sick diet can cure everything. And y'all look worse than everybody I know. Have you seen Zoka's face? I have never seen nobody pregnant look that bad ever. Ever. The breakouts that they have is unbelievable. Because exactly, why not go to the police? His wife said it. That was his ex-girl, Maisha, the one she was basically saying that if she would have filed charges for what he done to her, he was facing 20 years. If she would have stuck to her guns and put him behind bars, nobody else would be hurt now. So she has to live with that guilt. The same way, if something happened to one of the women out there, Velvet's going to have to live with that guilt too. Honey, they got the whole dictionary of STDs. When you buy the dictionary and a book about STDs, they got every one of them. They got every one of them. Now he's on Bigo, B-I-G-O, Bigo. And now he's trying to have all these different ways and streams. All these different streams of making money. And all these gullible young kids that's flocking to him. That means they're not having no conversation with their parents. They're not having these conversations. When your kids have to look online and find somebody like him, you're not doing your job as a parent. Something is, you need more communication with your kids because they have to, all of them came out and said the same thing. They was going through, yeah, exactly. He already did, Mama Dia. And then after Mama Dia transcended, they had the audacity to keep her stuff. And they wore her stuff proudly in the videos. This man was like, people was like, oh, he was on a different vibration and he changed. How could the man change when he was already like that before he became Nature Boy? He just found the hustle. He told people, and he still tell people what they want to hear, but you know for a fact you cannot keep that mask on forever. So of course in the beginning he sounded like the real deal, and nobody from his past spoke up. So nobody from his past spoke up. Of course, we saw the mask that he put on, but it don't stay on for long. You had Malia the other day reading us, Baba G, and the Baba G this, and Baba G that. Yo, her lips been busted so many times. She can't even talk straight. Her face been busted so much time, she can't even talk straight. Poor Malia don't even know which way is up. That's how many times she been knocked in her head. And they all say it's because of their demons. This is because of their demons. I know, Keija, exactly. And G, he helped me. Y'all can't blame him for nothing. G. Oh my God. They be making me laugh. They be the ones that be cracking me up. G. After, and then make it so bad. After Velvet does split that lip, try to bite the whole lip off, then turn around a couple of days later, G, turn around and clock her, bang, right in the face. Malia, fake accents and stuff. They don't even have an accent. They beat so bad. They all speak the beat language. But he don't think that the people gonna take him down. But the problem is, after people take him down, it's gonna be a new one. It's more popping up. There are more popping up. A lot of men, especially if you're a narcissistic man, you like what you see. You like what you see. The same way when the young boys was growing up, when they saw them pimps out there, they liked what they saw. They liked what the pimps. They started being around the pimps, started acting like the pimps. So when other pimps got out the game, the new pimps got in the game. G.
And he left out there creeping too. He went and get his bag slow. I was like, yo, you serious, dog? You really gonna leave the mission for this broad? You know how many bitches gonna come and go? And nigga just, yeah, I know, yo. I'm just gonna take. He was in love with her. He a pussy whip nigga. You know, tender dick nigga. Just, yeah, I'm going with her, yo. I'ma leave. You know what I'm saying? And that's his energy. So I was like, man, that's crazy, son. That nigga really left for a bitch. So he left with the bitch, and the bitch is running his life. The truth about the matter is the bitch running.
Misha.
She running. He do what the fuck she say. He's a hoe. This nigga's a pussy. He got, pull your skirt down, be your pussy showing, nigga. Nigga, we know you, nigga. They don't know you. We know you, pussy. Fuck out.
Yeah.
That's when y'all, this is why y'all try to be cool with us. Nah, I'm be your friend, cause I got a mouth on me now. You know, that's how they deal with us. We get the pussy. That's all we get. They just want us, they want.
Oh, no.
You hate me, I feel misunderstood. I feel a lot of things, and I just need love. I just need that unconditional love, you feel me, from that feline in that feminine energy, for that divine feminine energy. The divine feminine energy is something that's very rare. You really don't meet that like that. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's all good. I'm gonna give it to myself until you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna love. If y'all sad out there with me, you feel me? We all sad. We gonna make it through. We gonna be all right one day at a time. I appreciate not just the people here, people online. Like there's people online that love me no matter what. They like, I don't give a fuck. I fuck with this nigga. This is my nigga. Like love on me. You feel what I'm saying? I need somebody to love on me. I need some love. I need some real love. I need a hug sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I be going through so much.
Yeah, he needs some love. Well, I don't know what type of love he's talking about. I believe he's so angry at the baby moms for leaving because she took her baby. He was grooming that baby for his own personal pleasures. That's what he said. Kamisha. And he also said that he was trying to impregnate different women so his kids could be together. I'm like, the stuff that he say out of his mouth, how do you still got followers? How do you still have followers? You want your children to inbreed so they can have a strong bloodline. That's what he said. We didn't say this. This is what he said. Like I said, I commend all the channels that keep that foot on his neck. We're not going nowhere. You know, I'm here for the shits. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I'm here for the shits. You never know who we're going to talk about on the show. Because I'm about the shits. But I'm really, this really touches me because you see it every day. You see it every single day. We see controlling men every single day. We see narcissistic men every single day and women, but we sit back and does nothing. We sit back and do nothing. You know, when do, like Tron had, I'm not going to find Tron right now, but Tron was trying to fix some of the mess. Let me see if I can find Tron real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I can't be finding people. Ooh. I think. I can't find him, but I wanted you guys to see how he tried to clear stuff up. Nature Boy looks like an ashy bamboo. And then he out there fronting. He always fronting like he's somewhere. He know he in United States. He know he is in the United States. I was trying to find the one with Tron, even though he doesn't say all of that neither. Let me see. Okay, I think I found them. Hold on, guys. Oh, wow. They won't let me find him here, but they'll let me find him there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, they won't. I'll find him later. I will find him later. Telephone poles. I didn't peep that hood eye, if that's what it is. Have a good night. A good eye. Let me see now what I missed. Women do love strength and protection, but he's abusing the what could actually be a beautiful thing. I know his hair stink. Yes, they say Florida. Not in Florida. Is not that far from Georgia. Yes, I never saw telephone poles in the jungle. Me neither. Telephone poles. I didn't peep that neither. Good eye. I didn't peep that. I didn't peep that neither. But like I said, we're going to keep on talking about this. We're going to keep it up. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. All right, guys, we ready to go back to the Bubba G. We're going to check out the Bubba G. We're going to go to the Bubba G. Bubba G. We're going to talk about the Bubba G. Okay, let's just share the Bubba G.
Damn, like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? Because you got us looking out here like we fucking starving you or something. You got me looking crazy. You got me looking out here like, you know what I'm saying, like niggas are starving you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but tell the world what's really going on, because it's not fair. That's not right for people. Like, look how he doing that little girl, that poor little girl.
No, I eat good. I eat hella meals. I eat snacks throughout the day. I have a good solar new meal. It's just fat. It's not easy. It's not a.
She eat bread and butter.
You're gonna be faced with your demons. You have.
How was you in Babylon? Did you have an attitude in Babylon?
I had attitudes in Babylon. Yeah, I did.
I do.
Was you like that with your sisters? How were you told me stories about how you was with your sisters?
It's basically it's the same type of vibe I give off, because it's my mind. It's the way I perceive situations, and if I perceive them negatively, then I'm going to react out of a negative way or a nasty way, and I'm going to start to defend myself out of my demons. I'm going to start pushing myself away from people. I'm going to start looking at you like you're harming me, or you're doing something to me, or you're the bad guy, or you don't love me, or you don't fuck with me. So I'm going to start pushing you away, and I'm going to start placing myself as a victim. And I'm understanding that that's not a healthy way to.
He know all he get them people to eat is bread and butter, and you gotta wait your turn for not even for the bread. You might not even get the butter. You just might get 2 pieces of bread, and he probably throw it at him, and they all go fighting over the bread.
Look at yourself, or a healthy way to put yourself in, because it's no one doing anything to you. You're doing everything to yourself. It's a me versus me journey. It's no one else. It's you. It's literally your war with your mind. So you have to understand that.
Yo, and look at her.
Shit, I
look
I do everything, but it's still this journey is
look
still
at her
tough. This
muscles
journey's still
in her
hard. So,
chest.
yeah, I'm fucking skinny in this moment. Yes, I am. This shit is not easy. This shit is not fucking.
What's hard about it? What's hard?
Yo, why it look at right above her chest? Why it look like her rib cage is under her neck? It's like her rib cage is in the wrong spot. Look like she got ribs there. That's why you skinny is not the word. It looked like she got ribs where her breasts belong. No, he's coaching them all the time, Kamisha. He's coaching them all the time. She had lemon and bread before this live. He's coaching them all the time. No, sometime. When he put that camera on, you're doing what he said. Her ribs is where her breasts belong. Her ribs is in the wrong spot. Yo, that's crazy.
What's hard about it is like every 2 seconds you're triggered. Every 2 seconds you got to deal with your demons. Every 2 seconds you got to be like, oh shit, I got to deal with this motherfucking demon.
Eliana was with me 3 years. You see how Malia look after 3 years. Give Malia some time. Eliana did not come to me looking like that.
And it's an ongoing process for me because every moment I'm triggered and I'm working through it. Triggered about what though? Just everything. Just this whole situation. Everybody knows how I've been acting when it comes to this. Everybody knows. It's not like it's true or it's not true.
For how long, my nigga? How long you gonna do this?
Well, I feel like I'm being triggered in this moment and I'm pushing through. I'm just pushing through. That's what you see me doing.
Triggered about what? About what?
Just accepting the nature of a man.
I gotta deal with this motherfucking demon. Oh shit, there's another.
But in your Babylon self, you would do what? What would you do?
I would run. I would go in my fucking room. I would watch some TV, give me some popcorn. I would isolate myself. I wouldn't deal with no motherfucking body. And it's like the same setup I'm doing here because like I'll be being weak sometimes. I'll be running in the room. I'm like, I'm not about to deal with nobody. I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see any of that shit because I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to be emotionally triggered. I don't want to feel that shit. I don't want to feel like you about to trigger me. So I'm gonna just go over here, deal with myself by my damn self, and go in my room.
So you used to always argue with your sisters before you got here?
Yeah.
And you had an anger problem. You were telling me. And your sisters got anger problem because my motherfuckers ratchet as shit, but they from the hood.
Yeah.
Why you come on this journey?
I came on this journey for guidance.
I'm like tears right now. Like when you're seeking the kingdom of God, you have to let go of everything. Family, attachments, everything. Like I can't serve God and but it's not gonna work. You have to make a choice. And as you can see me, I'm crying because I'm so scared. But have faith. I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna have courage. I'm gonna push through this, and I know it will get better. I know it will get better for me. I know it will. Like this cannot be it. Like this is crazy.
How do I feel about the new wife? I gotta get to know. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. I think we're gonna make some pretty babies. She is really, really beautiful. Our babies are gonna be just gorgeous. And just, the Louisiana girls, man.
They all
they love me. They always be the ones that come. At first it was Yaya, then Nana, then her. Louisiana girls, man. Like the universe. That's why I told her. I think a lot of Louisiana girls be like really like indigenous queens and shit. So you gotta have some deep rooted shit to be attracted to me. You gotta be like indigenous type, deep rooted Indian.
Why? Oh, cause she couldn't take it. What'd I tell you to do when you was running?
Stop running.
Stop running. Take that shit. You said to smack her next time? Does that work? Smacking? Man, let me ask you that later. Criminal. In the face?
My cousin. Like, that's my aunt's daughter.
That's your aunt's daughter.
My cousin.
So why y'all call each other god sister?
You know, people, if I'm your friend for a long time, I'm like, oh, that's my cousin. But I mean, I did call her god sister at one point, and once everything happened, it was just like I looked at it as just a regular cousin.
She said lies. You not her aunt's daughter?
Yes. Technically, okay, so her.
There she go.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so what?
Watch this. If
She was
you
saying
guys
that
missed
you're
this,
not
watch
my god sister. Technically, I mean, we're all cousins, but we call each other god sisters.
Technically, your mama christened me. So what does that mean? I don't know.
Well, I didn't know that part of everything. I knew we called each other god sisters.
Okay.
I didn't know that part.
But if you hold on, but if you
Why was I requested a
daughter,
friend?
because y'all was gonna have a conversation.
Okay, so what's that? What are we talking about?
No, we don't claim
You're
that.
not her
We
cousin.
don't know New York claim him, Lena.
No, that's my god sister. You know what a god sister is when somebody
I
mama
do know what a
christens
god
somebody?
sister is, but I do know what
Okay, so
somebody's
that's what
aunt.
she is.
But are you her aunt's daughter?
That's not my aunt. I don't know why you keep saying that's my aunt. That's not my
She's
aunt.
scared now.
So why would I?
Leah's scared now.
It's her.
Was she lying? So what's up?
I'm sorry. It's her.
She was raised in
actually,
Germany,
it's her,
yes,
like, her daughter. She raised her growing up. Because
So
her
that's
mom.
come on, man. That ain't your aunt, then she right.
That's
Who's
my
lying?
aunt.
Who?
No, that's my aunt.
So
her mom. Her that grandma.
So I
okay,
was
it's her mom
requested.
and
So what's
grandma.
going on?
No, is
I
it
wanna
that
know
who
why.
birthed her? Then that ain't her damn. That ain't your
Lena.
Come on, bro. You got me looking crazy.
Malaya is scared as a fofo right now.
It's biologically. I'm talking about biologically. Okay, then. She's your god sister then. Then why you keep calling? Why you saying your cousin? And that don't make no
Because
sense.
I didn't know my mom christened
You said
her.
technically. Technically, it's biological.
I didn't know my mom christened her.
It doesn't matter. We technically is biological. You know how we do here? We do biology here.
Right.
So technically, biological is what is technical. I don't know what you thought was technical. She is not
Hey,
your cousin.
Dr. Mira.
Yo, let's clear that up in the air right now. That ain't no. So yeah, man. Does she have a warrant out for her arrest? Is what I wanted to ask you. Can you hear me now?
She have a warrant out for her arrest?
Yeah.
We didn't put no warrant for her arrest.
So that's a
You know
lie.
what we asked
To
her?
get that cleared up. Yeah, we already
Why your
talked.
connection?
I know we
What's
already
wrong with
talked.
your connection? I can't hear you.
All right, hang up and come back in. Hang up and come back in. Why? That's life, nigga. That's life. So what? Deal with it. That's life. You always get put on the spot. That's what we do. It's life. She's your cousin, and then that's her grandma. I don't know if that's a cousin or a distant cousin. I think that's a distant cousin. I don't even know. Yeah, I was trying to get to the bottom of it, but she came in with the wrong energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to get to the bottom of everything and make sure everything was cool, but she coming with the wrong energy, my nigga. Don't come talking to me like you fucking stupid, my nigga. She know what the business is. Don't come in. You know what I mean?
Malaya got in the closet
That's
that
disrespect.
night.
We ain't having none of that. None of that.
I'm not here to judge you, okay? And I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Let me tell you something. As a grown woman, as a mother of 2 grown kids, don't ever leave your children. I know you want to be out of Babylon. I know you want to live your life. I know you in search of yourself. But let me tell you something. Give your son what you didn't have. Don't ever listen to what he's telling you. You got to go back and take care of your business. And leaving your son is the wrong thing to do. If you want to leave Babylon, leave it. But don't ever leave your kids. Don't ever leave your kids for other people to fend for. You hear me? Because he needs you. That baby needs you, sweetheart. And like he said, ain't none of us perfect. We all got things going on with us. I got grown daughters, 28 years old. She got the same things. Everybody got things going on. But one thing and my kids got kids. I'm a grandmother. Don't ever leave your children for other people to fend for. Your kids come first.
Take care of your business with that baby.
Not
because when he gets older, he'll always remember what you did. You understand me? And you don't want that to be back on you, okay?
It's going
to be. Take care of your baby. Go take care of your business. And when you do that, like she said, then come back. That's all he's saying. Take care of your business and then come back. But don't ever leave your kids.
Malaya going in the closet.
Okay? You take care. All right?
That's real.
Malaya going to the closet tonight.
But you've been on that computer all day, right? And you just flip from one thing to the next. But you didn't retain that knowledge. Yeah. And so now I'm sitting here, it's nighttime. I said, okay.
She's
been on
pretty
that computer
there.
all day.
She's actually pretty
Some of the
there.
videos you did, I asked you some questions. I answered. So you didn't learn nothing.
Boo, boo,
like,
boo, boo.
How though? Like, no. And then it's crazy to me because I am in my natural environment where it's easier for me to retain the knowledge.
Eliana, my daughter's worth me trying and pushing for this to work and continuing to fight on a daily basis because it's on a daily basis. We just put the camera on so y'all can feel the vibes. We have a beautiful life, an absolutely beautiful life, yo. Like, I couldn't ask for nothing more. Like, it's just our life is so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like,
no, we don't know what you mean.
And if you ever get a chance,
we don't know what you mean.
Just Google this aspect called Sun Square Pluto.
No.
And it literally makes a person just be destructive to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's you.
And she needs a lot of love, patience. And I believe that the universe made her have my daughter so that I can be patient with her. And I'm not going to give up on Eliana because I'm not going to give up on my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. What you talking about, bro? Hold up, stop. Right there. Stop.
In my lip, my face, bitch, I'm tired. I got me something. I'm tired.
Stop. So you done? Hold up, mother. Come here, Nana.
Look at her.
Come here, Nana. Stand right there.
We got our energy
Man,
out.
she bitch your city and everything, baby. Hey, look, come here.
Right?
Come here, stand right here. Stand right here. I said stand right here. What I say? Stand right there. I said stand right there. I said stand right there. What is you talking about? You don't listen to me. Hey, listen. Hey, stand right here.
What the fuck happened? Bitch, we sisters. We from the same motherfucking place. People be sisters.
Yo. I don't care if somebody said I lost the fight or not. You ain't gonna do me like that. And I'm gonna put on the front for the camera. I would have had the same exact look Velvet had. Ain't no we did that crap. Come give me hug. Come give me kiss. Shit, this shit I'm trying. Yo, your lip would never be the same. Her lip would never be the same. She didn't even go get no inside stitch, nothing. There is no way. Malaya, as I call her Malaya, she is gone. She is gone. Gone. But she not gonna be the front woman. She ain't pretty enough to be the front woman. Because she now look like an old beat down washboard. She look like an old beat down washboard. She is not good to be in front of the camera. That was only once or twice. If she really wanted to go the same way the rest of them left, she could have left too. A lot of them left out in the middle of the night and they was gone.
We're gonna put this shit out regardless. We can let these motherfucking people. I love you.
Stand back. Stand back. That's right.
That's bullshit.
I fucking love you. I don't care. I'm not gonna let you
I understand. I apologize. I don't be knowing how my energy is. It's me. Fight. But that shit out. But I love you. I fucking love you.
This real, nigga. This real life, nigga. Fuck that fake shit online, nigga. It's real life, nigga. This real life, nigga. Y'all want that fake shit. This real. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Messed up my feeling, my face.
Hey, turn around.
All right.
Turn around.
Okay.
Turn around. Stop. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
That shit fucked up. It's good.
What's up? What's that? Everything straight?
Everything good.
Let's be real. Let's be real. You feel threatened by Malia at times. Keep it fucking real for the people right now. Why do you feel threatened? Because you know I like fucking her. Come on. Let's talk. Let's have a real nigga moment. You know I like fucking her. And you feel like maybe her pussy a little tighter than yours. Let's talk. Tell the people what it is. You feel that I like fucking her more and I might catch feelings for her more than you. But guess what? She a fucking apple and you. Who's supposed to be the higher self? Who's supposed to be the smarter person? Are you on her level or not? Because you keep putting yourself on her level. Let me.
You. I don't care for
It's
you.
my
Fuck
shit.
you.
That's who I am.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Alright, that's cool.
Alright. Talking about disrespect. Fuck you, nigga.
Hello.
The fuck you ain't no king, nigga. You think you a king. You manipulating them. You ain't manipulating me. I could disrespect anybody. Nah, I know all them. Fuck y'all. Tanisha, you need to get out there. That's what you need to do. You need to come home. Cause they
reacting. I react very, very fast because my Mars is in Aries, my moon is in Aries, my sun is in Aries, everything is in Aries. So my movements and my decision making is very, very fast. And if it's something I don't agree with sometimes, it's very fast.
She said, I had to
Underrated. How you doing, bro?
She do.
She's I'm thankful.
Cause she out the fucking loop anyway. She the weak link. She the weak link in my shit. Come get her.
Call her the weak link.
Stab him in the neck.
Tell him. Tell him I'm a weak link. I'm the only weak nigga in here because my debilitation. Tell him. Because of my debilitation. I'm weak because of my debilitation. This ain't shit. Send the video to FBI. Send them to the CIA. Tell a white man, tell a great white man, please come save her.
Oh, shut the
Great
fuck
white man,
up.
please
This ain't
come
got
save
nothing to do
her.
with
Cause
the
as
white
soon as I
man or
sit
the
to
black
white man, I'm
woman.
gonna talk about you. I'm the only man you got, bitch.
Hammer.
I need his guidance. I need his help. I need his love. I need his support. I need his unconditional love. I need that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. Stop talking about him crazy like y'all do. Nigga, he helping us. He guiding us. Supporting us. And fuck all y'all that's out there talking shit about him.
Don't do that.
Nigga, he helped y'all. He fed y'all asses. He did everything in his power to do things, do everything for y'all. And y'all go turn y'all back on him and talk shit about
Y'all gonna turn your back on Bubba G. The nerve of you. Don't do me to Bubba G. No. The nerve of us to be turning our back on him. She gonna tell us. She gonna set us straight. The nerve of us. Don't you do that. How about for crooked and God, I'm sorry, Lord. But I'm sorry, Lord, but I had to laugh. She went in because he probably slapped her. Of course he did. Like, I'm gonna slap you up real quick to get that drilling and pumping, and you go tell him. You go tell me to Bubba G. Don't you talk about my Bubba G. No, you don't do that. I guess she told us. She's telling us off right now. You know what I'm saying?
about him. Fuck y'all. We out here doing the fucking work. We out here doing this shit. Ooh. Don't look back at us and talk shit about us. Fuck them questions in the question box. I'm gonna talk from my heart. Cause I know I be doing this shit to myself. And nobody here doing shit to me. I'm doing this shit to myself. I need to toughen up. I know this journey ain't easy. I need to strengthen myself up. I need to get my way back on my body. I need to say, you know what?
Yeah, that's my Jupiter square Pluto, and I need to sit down and actually go back into the past and say, damn, that's what happened. But in my higher self, I have the guidance, I have the help, I have the love, I have everything I need. I don't need to be stuck in this shit.
No,
and that's what you see. You see us get out of this shit. You seeing us practicing the knowledge. You seeing us prevailing out of the knowledge. Baba G not doing shit to us. We did this to ourselves. Everyone here doing shit to this to themselves. So you can't blame him. You can't point the finger at him. But everybody likes to, because they don't want to see the shit in themselves. They don't want to do the work in themselves. So it's easier to point the finger. It's easier to say, oh, it's you. It's you. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna look at myself. I'm not gonna say, damn, that was me.
It was you.
Damn, I'm not doing the work for myself.
No.
Or when you are faced with your demons, you can't say in that moment, you can't say that was me.
No.
You can't say, damn. No. I'm triggered. I'm convicted. That made me feel some type of way. I'm hurt. I'm in my feelings. You can't say that. You know what you do? You point the finger and you run. Ooh. Or you get defensive. Or you won't fight. Or you won't get angry. Yeah. Motherfucker, face your shit. Stop trying to fight somebody. Stop trying to get tough with everybody. Motherfucker, get tough with your demons. And that's what he tell me all the time. Nigga, stop trying to get tough with me and get tough with your demons. I be trying to get all defensive, all fucking angry. I got all this Aries in me. I got all this fire in me. I be trying to get tough. I be trying to get angry.
Oh,
motherfucker, get tough at your demons. That's what the motherfuckers that you need to get angry at. Because them motherfuckers keep you in your lower self. Them motherfuckers keep you in bondage. Them motherfuckers keep you locked, enslaved.
Can't take too much of it.
Raising your vibration, clearing out any energy that might cause you to think like in confusion, or you might not have clarity about something. Rose water is a great way to cleanse yourself, like, or used as a tool to cleanse yourself, keep yourself pure. And it's good for the crown chakra because your crown chakra, I think of the crown chakra as like your intelligence.
Don't do nothing.
Absolutely. Say how you feel regardless of how others feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's a struggle that I've always dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You know, being at the tribe, being a part of, you know, Carbonation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I didn't agree with, much like people in the military. You know, I didn't find my voice to speak because I was like, you know, going along with it, or, you know, much like being in a tribe, it's kind of like being in a gang. So when you in a gang, you got to, you know, ride, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
This is Tron. He was one of the members that got kicked out. And he's also have to watch his words very carefully. They all have to pick and choose what come out their mouths when they leave. They got to address some stuff, but then again, they can't address everything. Because that means they all got to go down with them.
It's all about, you know, showing your loyalty and being like this to that to somebody that you look up to, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, that's where I was coming from, and that's what I was doing, is that I looked up to, you know, a nature boy. I looked up to that person who I thought was this, who I thought was that, who was a character, you know, that I thought that I wanted to be like, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that, you know, was something that I saw myself as. I was like, yo, I could really be like her. I wanted to be just like, rather than me being me, rather than me tapping into me and loving me for who I am, you know what I'm saying? Because I was confused, because I was going through the you know, just the confusion of life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not believing in Christianity or religion, you know, not believing in society. I was saying, fuck the government. I was like, I don't feel like I want to work. You know, college is bullshit. School is bullshit. The people in my life and the friends that I had were bullshit. You know, I was so confused in my mind, you know, that I was very vulnerable in a state of not knowing which direction to go in. So when I found the tribe, when I found Nature Boy, when I found, all of the teachers and teachings that I came across, it was coming from a confused state, and it wasn't coming from a level-headed mind state. And as we know, The devil is the art of confusion. So when you're confused in a confused state, it's very easy for you to be manipulated. That's why young people, you know what I'm saying? Young people, we don't know what's going on. We're just trying to, you know, figure life out. And when you're trying to figure life out, there's people that can come in and sound real cool. They sound real good. You know what I mean? They may influence you. And I'm not just talking to this one specific being. I'm talking to like anybody that comes in your life influencing you in the wrong direction. It's very easy to get caught up in a wave. You know, when information and knowledge is added to that sounds good, it's very easy to manipulate.
He gonna wait for them stimulant checks.
So for me,
he ain't leaving
you know,
America.
coming from a background in a space where I was not, you know, I was not in a space where my mind was you know, I could say sane. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely unstable emotionally, mentally, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I was a wreck. I was close to being in jail. I was either close to being in jail or dead or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I was close to a lot of things that would you know, and it was just like for me there was like no way out. And when I found, you know, hey, let's move to the tropics, let's go, you know, go be in nature and all that, you know, that right there was an escape, you know what I mean? But it really was an escape for me to escape my problems. It was a way for me to escape things that I you know had guilt in myself and understand, you know, and that's really what it comes down to, is getting clarity, understanding, and overcoming, and being able to accept, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, why did I do this? Oh, I know. Be able to you know, go forward, have a voice, speak your truth, you know what I'm saying? That's why I commend Velvet for what she's doing, you know what I'm saying, and her out there, you know, shouts out to her. I know she's speaking her truth. I know she's talking you know, what she needs to talk, and you know, get it out, you feel what I'm saying? And you know, for me being there for 3 years, you know, really reflecting,
they all been there 3 to 4 years,
doing this fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this fast.
Oh, need to go
fast is
house.
purging myself of demons. This fast is purging myself of, you know, spirits, negative spirits. This is a 9-day fast that I'm on. And as I'm on this fast, I'm realizing, you know, certain things, coming into understandings, coming into certain awakenings, purging myself from, you know, all kinds of toxic thoughts, toxic ways of living, a lot of toxicity that I have, you know, within me that's just coming out and seeping out. That's what happens when you. And, you know, I think that all the men there, everyone there should have stood up, should have said something, should have, you know, been accountable for that. But in those moments, we definitely weren't.
Y'all wasn't
and I do
doing
take accountability
nothing.
for that. You know what I'm saying?
None of y'all
I definitely
was doing
take accountability
nothing
for that.
Y'all
Address
was doing
the fact
nothing.
that he's sleeping with men and women and speeding at sea. Now, I don't know about the men part. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the things that were said in Sybil's book, I don't know about any of that. I'm not going to speak on what I don't know upon. As for me personally, I was not slept with, and none of that stuff happened to me. So I don't know if that's really going on, and I'm not going to spread rumors out there as if that was the case or not. There's a lot of things that were even said by Velvet that I had no clue on, things that were spoken in private. So I can only imagine the other things that were happening in private. Like I said, a lot of things that did happen, even amongst the tribe, were not right out in front. You know what I'm saying?
He is lying. You don't know what a black eye look like? You don't know what a bruise on somebody look like? You may not have seen it, but you know for a fact they were getting beat on. Stop it. Stop it, Tron. If you're going to tell it, then you got to tell it all, or keep your story to yourself. I do understand you may not know everything because you're going to explain that, but stop acting like you didn't know if somebody got beat. Y'all wasn't in no mansions. Y'all was in a B&B. Exactly, Lovely Flowers. He's lying. He's distorting the truth. So he doesn't have nothing hanging over his head.
And there was things that was said that Shaka said that I had no idea, you know what I'm saying, that was said. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, we can act like it what it is, but that's really what it is. And keep it real. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. When you're in a tribe, and this is what you're going to understand, when you're in a tribe and you're in an organization, you don't tell everything to everybody because, as you know, when you do have people, you know, in the tribe, there's levels. It's like hierarchy. That's what it was like. So there was hierarchy, and there were people that you trusted and people that you didn't trust. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is anywhere. When you're in a group, there's always, in a group of people, you always have friends that you trust more than others in the group that you hang out with. So you can have a group of friends, maybe 12, 13 of y'all, and y'all hang out. And there's probably going to be people out of that 12 or 15 people that you have, there's going to be individual people that you trust more than other people that you're going to tell things to that you won't tell everybody in that group with. You feel what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it's like a part of the group. You know what I'm saying? So I was not involved in a lot of things. I was actually the one that was most out of tune with the group, and that was stated clearly several times because of, a lot of the things that, I went through. You know what I'm saying? So, I would just say that. Right. Carver, hey, man. If
I'm not mistaken, Dr. Amira, Tron was adopted. He was getting money from his family. No, Tron was adopted. I don't know if he know his biological parents or not, but Tron was adopted.
This person's saying some real stuff. He probably just, don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what it's like there either, then you're only speculating and you're only, coming from your own standpoint. So I know you want justice. I understand that justice definitely needs to be served. I definitely understand that. Period. Absolutely. I'm not saying that. I believe in karma. I believe that you reap what you sow, and I believe that everything there's going to be an equal, opposite reaction for everything that you do. So if you do something negative, then guess what? You know what I'm saying? Something's going to come back to you. You feel what I'm saying? So I do, understand where Carbonation's Falls come from as far as, whoever the person behind the screen is definitely hurt. Definitely someone that wants to seek some justice. Definitely wants something
that could be true too.
Done. You know what I'm saying? And
but he was on drugs.
That's all going to happen. You don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
He was a drug
that has
addict.
to happen. You feel what I'm saying? That's the cost of, putting out that kind of energy. When you put that kind of energy out, it's going to have to come back to you. So back to what I was saying as far as, the accountability and the things that I had done. And, the things that, I take accountability for it, definitely those moments where I could have spoken up, where we were asked, and there were several times where we were asked, don't get it twisted. There were several times when asked, do you have any discrepancies with anything that's going on? This, a lot of people don't realize either is that, there's always a point, you know what I'm saying? Even me and Rambo had talked about this one time, where there's a point when you're in the group where, you're always asked, like, is there anyone that disagrees? Is there any discrepancies? You know what I'm saying? And no one ever speaks up, because when you're in a group, it's very easy to be influenced by those others when everyone's shaking their head and you get, into the yes. So that person is in your life now. And that person, it's their life. You know what I'm saying? But it's also your life. So if someone comes into your reality, if someone comes into your personal, space and says, I don't want to take medication or whatever, you should be like, okay, well, why don't, it's not right, you know what I'm saying, how things went down with Mama Dia, because Mama Dia definitely was someone that, was dear to me. She was such sweet, you know what I'm saying, when she first came there, because I was there when she first, showed up.
Listen to how he squirmed. Listen to how he squirmed himself out of this. He gonna squirm it. He gonna act like he's taking responsibility, but he's really squirming his way out of it. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? No one else was really there. It was just me and Nature Boy at that time. And she was there, and she was so sweet. You know what I'm saying? She was so sweet. She had medication and such like that. And at that point in time, it was said, like, she didn't want to take it. She really didn't want to take the medication or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? We're like, all right, cool. But there was no extensive research or extensive questions asked about her health. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I wish I could have done, is asked more about, the health and the state of her. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone's on medication and they're coming to the tribe, but they say they don't want to take the medication, you should really, ask further questions, because, that person is in your life now, and that person, it's their life. You know what I'm saying? But it's also your life. So if someone comes into your reality, if someone comes.
Okay, Tron. And we going by what you say. What made Mama Dia say she don't want to take her medication no more? She didn't have to come. If she didn't want to take her medication no more, she did not have to come way to the tropics to say, I don't want to take my medication. Her family is already in the tropics. She's already born in one of the islands. She's Spanish. She could have went back home to her own island and threw away her medication. Stop saying that she didn't want to take her medication no more. What made Mama Dia say she didn't want to take it no more? She could have stopped. If she didn't want to take it, she could have been stopped taking her medicine. Tell the truth. Nature Boy told her there they don't take medications there because he is quote unquote God and he got all the answers and he's going to save them from everything. Tell the truth. She didn't just wake up and say, I don't want to take my medication no more. Something made her say that. Stop it.
Comes into your personal space and says, I don't want to take medication or whatever, you should be like, okay, well why don't you want to take this medication? Is there a reason? And even on top of that, what are your conditions? What's going on? Let's get the details behind why, and what you're even taking the medication for before you just make a decision. And you're in my personal space, because this could be something that could be costly down the road, and if I had done my own due diligence and if I had been more attentive and more aware and more paying attention to the details, I would have asked those questions and I definitely would have had a voice and had spoken up, but I didn't. And that's something right there that I hold myself accountable for, because I definitely should have spoken up in those moments.
Liar. Someone
asks, is Eligio my higher self? No, absolutely not. I think that you are your higher self. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely are your higher self. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Let another person tell you that they're your higher self. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying?
This abuse of women is gonna fucking stop. And I'm not gonna sit up here and stand and just sit out and be silent on that.
That's another ex-member from the beginning.
Be silent on that. Yaya tell you, BP will tell you, my sister will tell you, anybody tell you. I always try to defend for women because I know what they.
This is one of a member from back in the days before Velvet. This one was Yaya, BP, and all the rest of them. So he's an earlier one.
They go through. But some individuals, they just keep going from woman to woman to woman to woman to woman to woman to woman, trying to find love. And they won't listen to nobody. That's what my dad did. I see myself in that individual. I see my dad in that individual. That's why I understand that individual. But just like I told him yesterday, don't know no melanated woman need to be on. No melanated woman need to be in no situation. That's why I left the Hebrew Israelites. Not all Hebrews are like this. But the Hebrew group I was with, they wouldn't even let the women get up and talk. They use that scripture at the end of the Bible. The women don't be silent in church, and they wouldn't let their women really get up and speak. The only time the women could get up and speak if they were single. If they were single, they could ask questions. If they wasn't single, they had to be quiet. And ask their husbands. And I didn't agree with that. I want to hear what the melanated woman got to say. Ain't nobody could tell me nothing about no black woman, about no melanated woman. Mm-hmm. I know who they are. That's why I listen to them. That's why I listen. And sometimes we gotta take hits and hits for other niggas. Cause niggas is out here cutting up. Men are out here cutting up. We have enslaved our women in this realm we're living in. Before 6,000 years before that, we worshipped the woman. We worshipped her. And she took care of us in return, just like nature does. Nature is feminine. You do what you need to do for nature, you give back to nature, nature gives back to you. That's what the woman is. If you give to the woman, you put the right thing, you do the right things for a woman, she will take care of you.
Exactly.
And you won't have no problems. Women validate men. I'm an artist. I do my art. You know I know my art is good? Because women validate it.
What up? What up?
Hey, what's good?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Man, I'm doing well. I'm just so happy to see you. I'm so happy that you're speaking out. And
I forgot what his name was.
I had left it alone. You know what happened with me. And you know that I was a person that spoke out. And you in a group like that, where people don't understand. And first of all, we're doing work for y'all. All of y'all talking junk.
You ain't doing the work for me.
Carbon Nation, we were the Ethereans then. Because remember, we changed names a few times. We was doing the work for y'all.
No.
So while y'all sitting up and judging us, every person out there and every issue that was out there, we all have it as a collective people. We have people getting snatched away from their kids, people being abused, molested, substance abuse, being exposed to sex too early, being raped, all that stuff that was out there, the abandonment issues, fatherlessness, motherlessness, all of that was out there. And that is the representation of every human being that's on this planet.
Word.
And we was doing the work for y'all.
No.
So everybody that's on here that's judging, you didn't run out to the tropics. You didn't do any.
No, it wasn't.
Do any hard work, because believe it or not, everybody looking at us a certain way, but we leveled up. We leveled up. We leveled up by going through that situation. So what everybody need to be doing is listening. That whole thing with Velvet has to do with the sisterhood, because there's plenty of women out here that connect with a person that has resources and look a certain way and run around with a bunch of different women. It's people doing that right here in Babylon. And instead of them going to get a bill with a certain man, they all go for the same dude and get ran around with him. That happens right here in Babylon. So while you sitting there judging, why did those women allow that stuff to happen to other women? It ain't on them. We could only do so much.
What you want them to do?
Along with it.
What you want the women to do?
It's a lesson to the sisterhood.
No.
Look out for your sister.
No.
You shouldn't let your sister be abused. You shouldn't let that happen. Nothing happen to nobody. You see what I'm saying?
No, we do not see what you're saying. You got all the men there that's beating up on the ladies. What did you want the women to do? When you got a bunch of men that's there, you're going to say, Brand, I mean, other stuff that he says is okay. And it makes sense. But at that point, you lost me. You lost me. You lost me.
So, Eligio was made by Babylon. That entity was made by Babylon. That is a representation of what's going on. People leaving their children, women running their men out the house. We don't have any families. Our families are destroyed. So while y'all running y'all mouth, and I'm not chastising nobody, but I would like people to do more listening and not so much judging, because you wasn't out there and you didn't we put our lives on the line. Because we all sick and fucked up out here. That's what y'all don't understand. And right now we got a winter solstice going on, and that's why all this stuff is going out. It's not about attacking one person. We're attacking.
Says fact. You're gonna look kind of crazy for a second. You understand me? So you gotta excuse me personally, because I know that a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, this chat or whatever, are coming at me in some type of way. Excuse me for looking kind of crazy and for coming out of this. You know what I'm saying? The way that I'm coming out of it, but at the end of the day, I'm coming out of it and I am taking responsibility. I do take accountability for everything that happened. Yes, I chose to be there. Yes, I chose to be a yes man. Yes, I chose to, go along with things when I could have stood up and said what I wanted to say, but I didn't say what I wanted to say. I did all that, and I am admitting to all that. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I don't even know why. And I said that in previous videos before. Right now, like I said, winter solstice, day 8 of my fast, and this is a moment of reflection. So right now, what I'm doing in this moment as I'm fasting is to reflect on my experiences, to reflect on the things that I had did, and then be able to take accountability and to move forward, because we're not going to dwell in the past and act like this is going to be the history or the fucking prelude to my whole entire life. This is just a moment in time, and I'm here just talking about the time and the experiences that in order for you.
Listen, y'all gonna have to suck it up that y'all done went and got yourselves into some mess. Y'all done went and got yourselves into some mess. And you cannot just get yourself out of that mess. You trying to figure out, how did I get myself into this mess? Because if he goes down, we all goes down. So we have to still protect this man. We could tell stories, but we can't tell criminal stories, which he has told himself. Nature Boy has told them himself. You got all these ex-members coming out, but nobody still does nothing. Nobody still does nothing. Do any of them care about the future women that may be going? Because it's not their problem. Keys may be gone. Flo may be gone. Serenity, but y'all was there a long time. Y'all done seen a lot of stuff. Y'all gonna be up for question forever. Y'all names is written in Nature Boy's book. It don't matter when you left. Your name is written in his book. See, Muslim girl, what you don't understand, just because you're 18 years old, it may make you legally grown, but that does not make you mentally grown. And all these women that go there are still babies. They're still babies. Velvet went there, she was 17, turning 18. The women who went there thought they was grown, but they wasn't grown mentally. And Nature Boy brainwashed and took advantage of them. So we're not going to make it seem like they grown and whatever they get, that's what they ask for. We're not going to act like we don't know or never heard of cults before. We're not going to act like we don't know that they get brainwashed. You have to remember, when they walked up in there, it was all sweet. If anybody go to a cult, the cult has already programmed certain people how to treat you. They treat you with so much love and so much respect, and they make you feel wanted. Like this is the place to be. Like this is the place to be. And they suck you in. Then they make you they alienate you from everything you know. They make you concentrate just on them and just their teachings. Sometimes they'll play a tape all day, every day of the teacher. So that will be the only thing in your mind. If you don't understand how the cult works, then don't give so many opinions. You got to understand how the cult works. None of them walked up in there and see nobody get mistreated, beaten, or nothing. Because when they are scouting for new people, hey, how you doing? Kumbaya, you my sister, we're family. Then they get you to talk about your business and don't worry about it. And this is for planet Earth. And now you're elevated. And now you're hiding everybody else. You got to understand how the game works. Thanks to Nature Boy, we get to see it play out every day. But this is nothing new. This is nothing new. But thanks to Nature Boy, we get to see it play out every day. And he doesn't understand. That's why a lot of people watch him. And it's not because they like him, because they seen how the cult works right in front of their face. She's not saying they're not at fault. You have to catch the whole live show. She at the manipulation of it all. They know what they're doing with Nature Boy. They did not walk in knowing what they was doing with Nature Boy. They did not. No, we don't watch for the drama. No, we don't watch for the drama. Some people watch for drama. But when you say, you can say you watch it for the drama, but speak for yourself. Well, we know we don't. 17 to 107, you can be reprogrammed and taken advantage of. When you have predators that's out to get you, you don't meet them as a predator, but they still a predator. When they all left, if you watch Nature Boy from the beginning, when they all left, they thought that they were on a mission for a better life. They thought that melanated people belonged in the tropics. He sold them a dream. You know, they was going to have their own community, grow their own food, live off the earth, the simple life. That's what he programmed in people's head. Even if you're not a damaged person, everybody didn't go there damaged. But sometimes people look around them and they see what's going on around them. They get tired. And if somebody's saying, hey, you know, it'll be less not everybody is living for that bag. Not everybody wants to be rich. Not everybody wants to play that game. Some people want to just really just live that simple life. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube where people went off the grid. Some people just want to get off the grid. They want to just live a simple life. And that's what Nature Boy promised these people. They did not know they was dealing with the devil himself. But we already know how the devil is. Because, yeah, it may look like drama, but it's still their real life. Getting slapped in your face is real. Getting beat up is real. Having somebody tell you what you think and how you think, like every time he asks you to explain yourself, before you finish with the sentence, there he go, finishing your sentence, telling you what you're thinking. Nature Boy must have read a lot of books on how the cult works. He read a lot of books. He must have watched a lot of videos. He's seen a lot of things. He probably was watching that what a lot of these cult people, because he knew he was a demon since he was young. He knew that man knew he was a demon since he was young. Anytime you said you got a dog and you let the dog do certain things to your thing, and you liked it, and then he had the nerve to say the dog liked it. Like, who the heck? He was tapped as a young boy, but let's not forget, before he was tapped as a young boy, he was tapping other young boys. That part you may forgot. He was touching on young boys, doing stuff with young boys before he even got touched. When the man saw that he was touching young boys, then the man said, hey, let me touch you. He was traumatizing people since he were young. And this is before that doctor played with him. He was already touching other people's kids, other little boys. But being that he was in the system, nobody never got him the help that he needed. He was supposed to be make it so bad. He said he was in a group home and everything, but he needed intensive intensive therapy. He needed that since he was young. See, I already showed that the other day when Nature Boy said out his own mouth he was touching on boys. He was playing with pets. And he had the audacity to say the dog liked it. How do you know the dog liked it? What man whips his thing out to a dog and the dog just gonna come over there and just lick you up? Really? He was into all types of stuff. As a boy, he was a menace since then. He was a demon seed since then. He was always a demon seed. Always. And as the great narcissistic person he is, he learned how to mimic normal people. He learned how to mimic. Remember, narcissistic people, they mimic regular behavior because they don't know what it's about. So they mimic it. That's why every time when Nature Boy talk, you can really, if you listen to what he say, I can say, well, there he got this from somebody. He got this from KRS-One. He got this one from this show. He been watching this movie. Everything he says is somebody else's saying. It's somebody else's saying, somebody else's sentence, or what he got from a movie. All he does is regurgitate it down to the information. Just like Maisha said, them girls, she didn't mean for it to happen because she wanted to say them young girls they had no idea what they was getting themselves into because she knew the monster that he is. So trying to say he got touched as a kid, yeah, he did. But look at all the touching he did to people kids before he got touched. How many boys got the memory of Nature Boy touching on them? Hello. They got to live with that too. He been destroying people since he was very young. He's been destroying lives. When he fall, he is going to fall. He's going to fall. We're going to finish listening to this little bit of Tron trying to save his ass. Now, everybody want to be a spiritual guru. Everybody who leaves there want to be a spiritual guru. Now, they all come back smarter than every single body. Whatever.
Y'all to take the message and really just grasp what I'm saying behind all your personal hurt feelings and everything that's going on. If you can really just take the message, you could probably learn something like my brother Rashad just said. You feel what I'm saying? It's not to throw shade. It's not to throw shade. It's not to attack. It's not a hit on nobody. Really what it is, it's a hit on yourself because y'all need to be looking in your individual lives and maybe you can learn like, hey, maybe he'll do this. Yo, I kind of went through something similar. Maybe you can from that experience alone, you can be like, oh shit, he went through this. You know what I mean? I went through this. This is cool because now I can relate to the brother and now I can find some salvation within myself to be able to reconcile within my own situations and my own shortcomings and then be able to forgive myself, take accountability, forgive, and move forward.
You got it. You got it. You got it, Israel. You got it. That's exactly what it is. And that's why, and even somebody on here was saying, oh, why everybody look unhealthy? Look unhealthy out there. Whatever is going on in your spirit internally is going to reflect outside. Mm-hmm. And really, to be honest with you, a lot of people are judging the situation, but a lot of y'all are unhealthy too, spiritually too. I'm not saying the people that's on here, but I'm just saying in general, we are unhealthy. Look at what's been done to us from the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom, look how this country was founded. It was founded on a lot of death and destruction. So now we're 400 years later, up in here, and
hey, look,
last election, we kind of did that last election. Now we got another election just passed, and now the same energy is hitting us again.
Result, no matter if it's a different situation, when you're going through someone, or when we're going through something, or you're dealing with traumas, or when you're dealing with things that you're not haven't dealt with in your mind, we can see by human behavior that it always wields the same results. You can see the same.
Kevin coming at the end, but tomorrow, guys. I'm so nice to see you, Kevin. He coming at the end, but tomorrow about 7, we got to have the talk. Us women, it's time for us to continue, and we got to have this talk. We got to talk about the mother and son relationship. We have to speak upon what are we doing, or what did we do to our sons? Because that is where a lot of these videos is coming from. It's really directed at their mama. And we're going to come up with some terms and stuff, but we really got to talk about it. Because I do understand being a parent come with no manual book. And even if it is a manual book, that doesn't mean your child is going to fit what's in that manual book. So us women is going to have a talk tomorrow. Us women is really going to have this talk. We got to have this chat tomorrow. We're going to have an open panel. And some of us don't even realize a lot of things we do to our sons and a lot of things we do to our daughters. We have no notion, no idea. All we know is we got to take care of that kid. That's all we know. We only could do what we know. But we need to have that talk. Our kids may be older, but maybe some other future kids can learn from it. But if anybody want to make a statement about Velvet or Nature Nut, I'm going to send the link out. If you want to give your opinion. Here we go. If you want to give your opinion on what's going on and how you feel about it, let's go. Let us go. Do you think he could be stopped? Because if not, us ladies is going to have this talk. And we got to, and sometimes, we got to realize that, some mess we created, but that's because we didn't know no better. Some mess and some generational curses we created because it was passed down to us. So you have to learn how to do better. A lot of these boys are so enmeshed with their moms, and now they finally break free from their moms. That's what all these videos are coming from. They don't want to tell the truth. They want to act like they high value man. They want to talk about the women. Come on. Then the women need to be held accountable. What they're trying to say is, Mom, you need to be accountable. Mom, this is what you did to me. This is how you made me feel. This is why I can't find love. But they direct it at every woman, but the women they need to direct it to. Some girls and boys are treated differently. Some women have it in their DNA that something is going to happen to their son. We assume our daughters is going to be okay, but we assume it's in our DNA. Something is going to happen to our son. So we treat them a little different. We treat them a little different. We are a little bit more overprotective. We are a little bit more loving. We're a little bit more giving to the sons. But that's in our DNA. We didn't give them legs to stand on their own. It's not our fault, but that's one of the things we have done. But that would be for tomorrow. So nobody has nothing to say about Nature Nut. Yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow, guys, at 7:30. We're going to make sure it's short and quick and sweet. But us women need to have a discussion. And if we don't start correcting our behavior, it's going to continue. If your kids are grown, hey, they're grown already. But we have to start showing accountability, because these men are out of whack. They all are out of whack. That's why YouTube is going so crazy now. That's why you got the red pill and the men want to go their own way, and all. It ain't all because of no women. It's because the women in their family. But again, it's not our fault. We did the best we could do. We did not know that we was your crutch. We didn't know. We protected you when you was wrong. So remember, if it does not apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. But it applies to a lot of other women. It applies. Some grown men right now, still mama boys. Everything is about mama. He's connected. We're gonna find out why. But I see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming on this love stream. I appreciate all you guys, and I see you tomorrow. Peace.